Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another walk and talk. So today we are just out getting some exercise, a little bit of different scenery today, and we're going to be talking a little bit around portfolios and kind of what's going on at the moment in terms of the crypto space, all that kind of good stuff. As I get into today's video, if you do find it useful, informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. You know what to do, all the usual good stuff. Let's get right down into the nitty-gritty of it. We'll keep it nice and short today probably. There's a lot of kind of volatility to be expected in terms of the Bitcoin price action and obviously the altcoins as well. So we'll just kind of let that kind of play out and give more of an update on Bitcoin and altcoins tomorrow. But I want to spend a little bit of time just now talking around portfolios, right? Because I see it a lot in the comment sections of the YouTube channels. And you know, pockets of it here and there where people will kind of have been saying that, you know, you're just bitter, you missed the bottom and all those kind of things. I kind of want to kind of put a little bit of sense back into the game here to say that, you know, I'm quite happy to see a bit of a bull market come for the crypto space, right? I'm not a perma bear in the way that I guess some of the comments on YouTube would like to kind of believe. Essentially, I'm looking at the market and thinking, okay, we've got some great dollar cost averaging opportunities in there. And this is something that many of our members will know down in our Discord server, as we communicate most things to our members down in our Discord. If you haven't yet checked out the Discord server, then you are missing a trick, so you should definitely check that out. The link is in the description below. And so we've got some pretty good accumulation zones over the last few months, you know, latter part of 2022 and included in 2023 around June, July, even August time, had some fantastic buying opportunities out there, of which Chris and myself and many of the team have been, you know, looking to accumulate and have accumulated quite significant portions of certain cryptocurrencies. So I just want to kind of put this out there to say that it's really important that you look after your portfolios. Even if you believe that a new bear market low is coming for, you know, you said altcoin, a dollar cost averaging strategy is one that you cannot ignore, at least in my opinion, because it allows you to kind of hedge against whether or not you're going to actually have that new bear market low that you think that is just around the corner or just coming, right? And so when we take a look at Bitcoin as a clear example, Chris had some fantastic buys when it came to Bitcoin at around $15,000. These are clearly time-stamped in our Discord server. You can go down and check them out. So some fantastic buying opportunities have been had over the months as dollar cost averaging into certain assets, including BTC. And so when we take a look and we can kind of see the market correcting down, or even in the case of Bitcoin pushing up most recently, we've had some fantastic opportunities to accumulate some altcoins that have in fact hit new bear market low points. And so a dollar cost averaging strategy helps you build your portfolio. It helps you hedge against any potential runs to the upside that maybe were unexpected, or you didn't, you know, quite happen to find them. Or didn't really think it was going to happen, right? You thought that things were going to be going down, down and down, and you could accumulate many, many more altcoins or bigger positions in your favorite altcoins for your portfolio, right? But when you dollar cost average, you don't worry too much about catching the bottom. The objective is to just slowly lower your average buy price over time, very gradually. This allows you to build a portfolio position in your altcoins or even in Bitcoin if that is what you wanted to do, whilst not worrying too much about whether you're going to have a significant surge to the upside and miss any more buying opportunities. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time today just kind of talking about that, because I do see a lot of those comments and they kind of say, you know, you're just bitter, you're sour because you missed buying your opportunities and so forth, and this simply isn't true. We've built pretty decent positions and pretty decent portfolios in this bear market so far. And we've been calling for, you know, fantastic prices on many of these altcoins that simply people didn't believe were going to happen. We saw Cardano down at 22 cents, for example. Nobody thought that was going to happen. Zilliqa at sub 3 cents. AGIX back in 2022 at 3.5 cents, right? These are things that we were able to do down in our Discord server for our members. And if you are not a member, then you are missing out. Check it out. There is a link to our membership website down below. We do offer a 7-day free trial so you can try it before you buy it. So do check that out, because you are missing out on so much alpha content if you haven't yet checked out the membership. And so I kind of want to put a stop to the idea of I'm being a perma bear and basically I'm just sour that I've missed out on opportunities, because these simply are not true. We have got fantastic positions. We've been dollar cost averaging for months into the market, and we've got some fantastic opportunities to come. I do think that we are not necessarily fully bottomed out on many altcoins, and I think there are additional opportunities. But I do want to kind of put this message out there to say dollar cost averaging is typically one of the best ways for a retail investor to build their portfolio and to build out their positions without the risk or worrying about whether you're going to catch the bottom of a market. Ultimately, when the bull market does come, you do not generally care too much whether you bought at, let's say, $15,000, $16,000 or $17,000 Bitcoin, maybe even $20,000. You don't really care too much because when you're getting into the $100,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin, you don't really care about whether you got the exact bottom in that bear market. Okay, so and the same applies to many altcoins, right? Buying, let's say, VeChain at 1.5 cent versus 1.3 cent versus 1 cent, right? When VeChain's up there at like 30 cent, for example, you generally don't really think back to the missed opportunity of fraction of a cent and building bigger positions by waiting a little bit more. Dollar cost averaging kind of hedges against all of those risks and really is quite impactful. So I think I'm going to leave the video there, just a brief kind of video talking about portfolios, dollar cost averaging, and the general market at the moment. I do think that we are still going to be seeing altcoins bleed out a little bit more. Not all of them have bottomed. I do think Bitcoin will have a correction, and it'll be a fantastic opportunity to build bigger positions in that if you want to, along with those altcoins. But I think the probability is that there's only really one big move to the downside left before we actually start to see the next bullish market. I'm going to leave the video there. If you found it useful, smash the like button. If you're new, subscribe. And if you haven't joined us in Discord, check it out. Otherwise, you are missing out on an awful lot. Link down below. Until the next one, have a fantastic day.